Would you like to know how I turned this plain Ankara fabric into this stunning fabric flower? Then watch to the end. So the materials you'll be needing for this project are 1. Ankara or African print, 2. Fancy buttons. You can see they come in different sizes and designs. You'll be needing a scissors, also your hot glue gun and wax. You'll also be needing a needle and a thread and your measuring tape. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to cut out a long strip of fabric. 2 ways you can use to cut out the strip is either you just fold the fabric in to the desired length or size that you want and then you cut it out, or you use your measuring tape, especially if you're a beginner. So you can use your chalk, a pen or a marker, whichever one you have, to mark out your measurement. So I'll be using 4 inches for my width. I'll be using the entire 45 inches as my length. So opening the fabric, just go ahead and measure it out. Make sure the wrong side of the fabric is facing up. So I'll measure 4 inches and mark out. I'll take the tape down a bit and measure 4 inches and mark it. I'll take it down again and measure 4 inches and mark it. Then I'm going to be doing this till I get to the other end of the fabric. So once I'm done measuring, I'll use my scissors following the markings I made, and then I'll just cut out the strip. So with that, to successfully cut out the long strip, we'll be using 45 inches in length and 4 inches in width. So next, I'll just take the strip to my ironing table, and what I'm going to be doing is to use the iron, fold the strip into 2, and then I'll just iron it out. You can just fold it and maybe use your hand to smoothen it out if you don't have an iron. But if you have, just fold it into 2 and iron it. That way it gives you this really nice neat finishing. Alright, so fold it into 2 equally, and then using your iron, you iron it out. Also, in case there are wrinkles on the fabric, you can use the iron to smoothen it out. So once I'm done ironing, I'll take my needle and thread, make sure the end of the thread is tied, and then I'm going to be doing a running stitch from one end of the fabric to the other end. I would like to cut this out, and then using the needle, I'll do like a gather stitch or running stitch, whichever one you call it, and then picking it. You can see, I'll just pick it gradually, like so. Once the needle is full, you draw it out. You just push it from the other end to give you more room and space to pick more of the fabric. So just keep picking the fabric. And if you're working and it gets stuck, just push it gently. Don't force it so you don't tear the fabric or cut the thread. So you have to keep picking it. So once I get to the other end, I like to trim this off, and then just as we did the other end, just pick it like so. Then we're done. pleating the fabric. So I'm just going to go ahead and arrange it. So you arrange it in a way that the fabric comes together. Leaving a little bit of thread at one end. So now I've finished gathering the fabrics together. Make sure there are no spaces in between, everything comes together. Then you can go ahead and tie the thread. So I like to tie it once, twice, and also maybe 3 times, just to make sure that it's firm and it holds very well. And I'll cut off the excess thread. And with that, we've done our ruffles. So you can see how lovely it looks. Just basically arranging the pleats with my hands. So can you see this? Looking really nice. So our fabric flower is ready. So to just finish up and make everything look nice and put together, I will take my fancy button and using my hot glue, I'm going to attach the button to the fabric. So I'll apply the hot glue, a little bit of it on the button and also the middle of the flower, and then I'll place the button on the middle of the flower. Now hold it down for a few seconds, just press it and hold it to make sure that it holds firmly. And with that, we've made our beautiful Ankara ruffle fabric flower. So you can see how lovely it looks, how neat. You can see the pleats. You can go ahead and do yours, and feel free to send me pictures and videos of your work. So there are several other things that you can use this fabric flower for. If you would like me to show you, then let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, like, share so that other creatives like you can benefit from this. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next tutorial.